Right on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And no other friggin' better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, two idiots who misinterpret the news so you don't have to. The dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another exciting edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar nude so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and be like Selene and subscribe to my channel, because that means that fun things happen on this hump day. Oh, yes. Selenia, do you have a game of
Selenia soda.
Oh, yes.
Or nudes.
Yes.
And new follower, Sir Segalian. And of course, Soto is, who converted from a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Where are you, Soto is?
I don't know what that is.
I think he just paid for a sub instead of using a Prime sub, that's all.
Yeah.
Which,
something like that. Maybe. But,
that's that off, yes.
Marbles sounds good, and she loves her some random.
Some random to start off hump day.
Okay. I've got the boomerang. Oh, fuck.
The boomerang?
Left turns. Left turns. Left turns galore are going to be occurring on my side. And just for Laz, we'll make it 5 laps.
We've got the procedural adventure.
Oh, yes.
To start off Wednesday proper.
Okay. Yeah,
Of course, today is last day of the month, which means last day to get in on the supporters race on Friday, because tomorrow Jack's going to go get a haircut.
Oh, that hair's already been mostly removed, chemically burned. And then after that, yeah. So we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start.
Yeah, chemically burned, huh? Interesting.
Oh, chemically burned off.
That's really TMI, you know.
What?
Are you using some Nair down there or something?
Well, actually, it's something else. Hold on. It's designed for balls and no hair crew intimate is what it is.
Okay, interesting.
It's fast acting, 3 to 6 minutes. 6 minutes is where the burn really starts settling in.
Oh, I bet it does. I bet it does. Better be standing in the shower.
Well, You
It was
started
worn off from
outside.
the friction.
Yeah.
10
Running
seconds.
away, yes. Yeah.
As
But
we get ready to race.
if I take a blade any kind down there, I am just gonna be bleeding profusely. So we're
We
making
got
left
Mom
turns.
in the lead as I slide on past. And then Dwip says, screw you guys. He's sliding on past.
Yeah, well, Mom is in the lead on my side.
We've got trap doors in this one, and there I go through the first trap door. Bye bye, my marble.
Yes. Da, 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 da.
As Dwip continues out in front, Synesis trying to catch up, but gets caught up. But we've got plenty of traps. Plenty of open holes to fall through. As Dwip gets exploded and blown right off the track.
Oh, I am now in the lead with Dwip behind me. Still have
You're
a
in the
couple
lead
more
on
laps.
both until Selenia comes from behind.
Maybe I
And
should
not
have only
quite
done
yet.
two laps on this one, which is what it was set up for.
2 laps is too slow.
No, too fast, you mean?
Too fast, yeah. But Selenia now steals that lead.
But if I set it up for 2 laps, I would have won. Because I just entered lap 3.
As
Yeah.
Selenia heads on down, is she going to avoid the bomb? Yes, she does. And Stymie gets blown up, but he gets through. As Selenia drops in for the win. Congrats, Selenia.
I'm still in the lead on this map o' left turns. Left turn, left turn, left turn again, left turn again, left turn again. I've got a massive lead over everyone right now.
Massive.
Like the entire corner. So, and Laz is bringing up the rear very comfortably.
As we get her some scrolls.
And about to start the final lap. Don't forget, I've got a game key giveaway as soon as this track is over, and I should open up the notepad so that way I can turn around and say, okay, which game are we giving away? So, Laz, pick 1, 2, or 3.
3.
3. That means I am giving away the
3.
Deponia collection. That's like $70 worth of Steam keys right there.
The Aponia or Dysponia?
Deponia.
Let's see. I think I have that actually in my list.
Yes. Oh, Dwip. He's caught up to me. The final corner. I think. Yes, this is the final corner. Who is going to win? Is it going to be me or is it going to be Dwip? And it looks like me. I was victorious. Everybody can send me all of their scrolls as there are 5 people in for the Steam key. So the winner is Andrea. Kill on sight. Congratulations, Andrea. Kill on sight. There you go. The Deponia full scrap collection. Chaos on Deponia. Deponia Doomsday. And goodbye, Deponia. That is all yours. Giveaway is reopened. Yay!
Woohoo.
Oh man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So Les, you want to talk about that awesome Tweeterverse?
That awesome Tweeterverse where there is nothing,
Nada?
not a thing.
Or we can talk about
Photos on sale through the 28th. Let's see, is that still happening?
Kodos on sale through the 28th. And click on Get Crowns in Game. Still on sale.
Still going.
Yes. Well, maybe I missed one of the games. No, that was 4 games.
Goodbye, Desponia, Doomsday, Chaos, and the
Deponia.
Standard.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was 4. Okay. But yes, hey, these things where we're going to announce a sale or XP bonus, and we'll turn off some of them on time and leave others on, makes a whole lot of sense.
Makes loads of sense.
Yes.
Loads of sense. Turn off the double XP, but leave the Kodo sale going.
Yep.
So I got a good laugh today, and of course I want to share this with everybody. Is if anybody's familiar with the app Nextdoor, for your local neighborhood, your neighbors
that
post
thing
shit.
that is full of a lot of hate. Yes.
Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. But I had this guy post today, and I just had to do the old face palm. His post says, "Be careful, lock your cars. My sidecar window was broken out sometime between Saturday night and Sunday morning."
Okay.
So why are you telling people to lock your fucking cars if your window was fucking smashed out because your car was locked? What point does that make to tell people to lock their cars because your window was smashed out? Maybe if your car was unlocked, you'd still have a window, buddy. I don't know, but
Yeah, he's just trying to tell people that vandals are in the area.
yeah, be safe. My car window was broken. Okay, but lock your cars. To start with, lock your cars. My sidecar window is broken. Just makes absolutely no fucking sense. I mean, and of course, people had to chime in on that. But did you really think about that post, buddy? Because apparently you really didn't think about that. You should have left out the lock your cars point and just said, hey, there's vandals in the area.
Yeah. I just have a lot of them talking about guns being shot off and no police response whatsoever. It's like, well, they need an address to go investigate something. A general area doesn't do them any good.
Yeah, I mean, out where you are, I mean, isn't it possible that people have enough area to actually fire firearms?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And there is also a military facility in the area where they also shoot off a bunch of weapons.
Oh.
And so
I
get all of that.
Yeah, that's like a real oxymoron. Texans complaining about people firing off guns.
So you have to remember, I actually live in a neighborhood where it is houses stacked on top of each other, and so do other people. But around that area is going to be much larger parcels of land to where, hey, they do own enough land. Because so in where I live, in order to shoot a handgun, you only need like 3 acres. But if you're shooting a long gun, you need at least 10 acres. And the
There you
bullet's not supposed to leave your property.
Yeah.
Then I get to read the next order. It's like, yep, my barn got shot up again. Yeah. Well,
Just the beautiful sound of freedom. Tell them, Selenia.
I don't know if I would consider that the beautiful sound of freedom. I would consider the beautiful sound of freedom to be
silence.
Silence, yes.
Peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet is the sound of freedom. The
All
sound
right.
of gunfire is the sound of fear.
Let's get on with some news. Coming from our buddy Flair.
The Flair's famous fishing dungeon fishing league, December 22. Okay, so guys, this month's Flair's famous fishing dungeon will be back home in the dungeon with a different set of rules. This time, for the month of December, we will start fishing on December 1st and not stop till after Christmas. The format will be
time to get that booby prize.
Damn, Skippy. December 1st at 5 p.m. Nude Britannia time to December 9th will be freshwater fish. You will fish your brains out in the freshwater sections, chasing the largest 3 fish to turn in.
Fish.
December 9th, 5 p.m. to December 16th, 5 p.m. Nude Britannia time will be fetid stinky water fishing. Or we should say stagnant water fishing. You will fish your brains out in the fetid water sections, chasing the largest 3 fish, not the fresh water fish. Copy and paste fail there, Flair. December 16th at 5 p.m. Nude Britannia time to December 6th, 26th will be lava water fish. Lava water. You will fish your brains out in the lava water sections, chasing the largest 3 fish to turn in. Each fish is assigned a point value found here. Your 3 fish will be assigned the total number of points based on that chart, which place you finish for the week. For example, if you fish up 3 book trout and finish 8th out of 10, your points would be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 6 for the fish, and then 2 more points for finishing in the 8th place, for a grand total of 8 points for that week. The person with the most points at the end of the tourney will be declared the winner. The prizes, if you so choose to participate. For first place is 1,000 Kodos, a fish finder cloak, and both a fresh and fetid room for your dungeon, a white reindeer pet, along with a special gold trophy. Second place is 500 Kodos and a gift box set. Third place is 250 Kodos and a Yule gift card. There will be 1 booby prize, which will be chosen at random from all the entries who did not win a prize.
To stop Jack from rigging it.
To stop Jack from winning all of the booby prizes for going after the exact opposite of what the goal actually is. Everyone, especially Laz, gets a participation trophy as long as you turn in fish from each water type. There also will be a small prize for each fish that wins the water type of the week, chosen at random from the prize bag. There are 4 quests inside the dungeon, which also offered prizes if followed correctly to the end. And Strider wants everybody to know that he loves it.
I'm loving it.
He's loving it.
That's right.
Yes.
So yes, if you're one of those fishing fanatics, Flair's fishing dungeon, fantastical fishing dungeon, is going to be open all December for you all to fish your heart out in. And if you all haven't been down there, you should go check it out because it's pretty freaking cool. Gotta say that much. Gotta say that much. But yeah, all of December starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow.
Yes.
Moving right along. We got to talk about one of Jack's favorite topics.
We are going to be talking about surveying.
That's right.
Useless skill, still considered useless. Laszlo wants to know, as far as I know, these survey skills in the gathering trees do the following two things. 1. Adds a glowing effect to the nodes of the matching type, making them easier to see. 2. Increase the range at which a target node to be harvested.
Never knew that.
No.
That was never anything that I remember being pointed out.
It's increased the range at which a target node can be seen. Or it was. The first feature works as intended, but isn't very useful very often because most nodes are already very easy to see. There's nothing wrong with this feature. But if it's the only benefit of a skill, that isn't a particularly helpful use.
Wah, wah, wah.
The second feature, when used, is actually a liability. No one wants to target a node for harvest from further away because but that's not how it works. So
well, apparently he's getting that reaction if he's saying this because, well, I'll let you continue reading to see what he's got to say on that.
One simple way to upgrade survey skills would be to change the approach speed when harvesting a node from turtle walk to charge speed. Then it would actually could be feasible that you could save a little bit of time by being able to target a node from harvesting from further away. A further potential upgrade to the skill would be to allow interaction with nodes within targeting range, similar to how you can auto-interact with corpus or within looting range. Currently, to interact with a node, you need to hover your mouse over it, so this would be a nice quality of life improvement regardless of whether or not the range was tied to survey. I don't think these upgrades would make any significant difference to the quantity of resources entering the game, but they would be useful enough to get people to put some points into these skills instead of just ignoring them. You can currently auto-interact with nodes if you are right up against their hitbox, or whatever you want to call it, which is tiny and not visible. This is the easiest to observe on trees or in vertical mining nodes, but even on those, it isn't reliable enough to actually use. I'm not sure what the intended behavior is, but this seems like a bug. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but when I did my mining, of course, survey grandmastered because, you got to do that to get to...
Yeah, you don't have to grandmaster survey. Okay, but what about grandmastering survey?
Oh, well, I threw it in there with, you got to get the mining up and you got to get the matic up, so you might as well just have the other two at, GM.
Just waste the XP.
Well, sitting here with 41 million in the pool forever and ever and ever these days, that's the crafting pool, by the way, compared to the 56 million in the adventuring pool. 41 million in adventuring or in crafting is a nice little bit for most people.
Yeah.
Got to really see what I still got to do. I finally finished a fishing one, so I think I've got foraging. I never finished foraging. Look at that. Butchery, finished. Smelting, finished. Milling, finished. Textiles, finished.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I need a point in agriculture, harvesting plants. Blacksmithing, worthless. Cooking, yeah, cooking needs some love. That one skill in cooking. Tailoring didn't do anything there. Carpentry, just the two skills. Yeah, so I could put some points in some of this stuff, but anyway.
You should learn all the repair stuff because you spend so much time repairing your gear.
Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, cooking does need some hardcore love, Selenia. Absolutely.
What cooking needs love?
Oh yeah.
Everything needs love. I mean, you're disappointed by the fact that there's one total skill in the
What
cooking tree?
one total skill? That's right.
Yeah.
One
One
skill.
total
Yeah.
skill. Yeah.
Yeah, where all the other ones at least have four, So,
Amen.
they should have increased the cooking speed. They should, they should have done something there at least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to think about all of the time spent on everything else. Cooking really serves no purpose other than all that time that was spent talking about the buff slots and cooking buffs and that those prepared food buffs and all those recipes. I mean, who really cooks in Shroud?
I do.
I'm aware of that.
But I only,
You did not notice the oozing sarcasm related
yeah,
to all of the ancillary benefits to cooking and how
but
it
I
becomes
usually
a
only
useful
cook two or
thing.
three items, and at this point, since they
Yes.
changed the
The
Elu's
cooking slots.
catgut
Yeah.
goulash, I've stopped making that because I ain't going out hunting for big cats. Yeah, that's just stupid. That was a
Yeah, well,
stupid change as far as I'm concerned. But I did make a great deal on some dragon meat yesterday for that dragon stew that I sell loads and loads and loads of at a premium price, so I'm
yeah.
not complaining. Not complaining at all.
Yep.
Well, that's a point there, Candace. Maybe you should point out that we need some dog meat stew as well. Something like that. I mean, hell, I got some Candace stew sitting in my backpack. I think, don't I? Let's see. I got some stew of Econda sitting right here in my backpack, so I don't see why we can't make some stew out of some dog meat if I can make stew out of Econda's meat. Of course, I also have a pound of Lord British's flesh in here that I could probably do something with, but
Yeah. I do have the Acondas cannibal stew as well.
yeah,
Yeah. I
mystery
mean, but
meat.
it is one where it's like they spent so much time on all the other things, and the fact that people have been pointing out that there's only one skill in cooking has been one of those meh easy things to do. I mean,
Well, hey, maybe
but
they'll get around to fixing it like they were doing with the Dora Serena that nobody ever uses.
man, no. See, what we really need to do is spend significant times working on the Owl's Head Arena because it is used so frequently that if we had like a when's the last time it was accessed, it was probably last accessed by
Well, again,
those
I would
guys
say the
by the
same
name of
exact.
Laz and Jack.
Yeah, I would say the same thing about the Adoris Arena. And of course, for those of you who might be new around here and don't know it, yes, this door actually leads to an arena built right here in Owl's Head.
Yes. Yes. There is an under basement arena.
Now, of course, I wonder if the fixes to the one arena might make sense in this arena.
I don't know, but
Yes, we have left a lot.
we have left the lot and entered a PvP zone. If
Got it.
Laz will ever load in.
Yeah.
Why are you attacking me, dirty bastard?
Because it's PvP zone, and I need to
Yeah,
get
but
on my list.
hey, guess who died? Why
Hey, you
can't
don't
I
have to
take your
go far.
corpse?
Is there an Ankh here?
Should be.
How did you res so quick? You just came out of the wall right here.
I didn't die.
Oh.
I was waiting for you to pop in. But I'm trying to loot your claim your ransom, where I have taken the jawbone of Did they get rid of the Ankh in here?
No, it is an Ankh here.
Okay. I'm taking a guess that it's not right here at this entrance.
It's not.
Hey, guess what time it is?
We're
Yeah.
PvPing here, Mom. Where is Laz? Oh, Laz has left. Laz is
Interrupt this program to give Mom some bottles. That's right.
okay. Fine. I will go find Moobot and click on that close button, then click on that draw button, and that way I can sit there and say, "Mom, guess who's getting a bottle?"
Selenia.
Woohoo!
Selenia is getting a bottle.
Oh, does
And
Selenia win
Mom,
on yours? Oh, okay. No,
no,
Mom won on
Mom went
yours.
on mine. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And how is it that I loaded in almost at the same time as you?
I don't know.
Okay. Can't believe I killed Laz. Will that take me to the top of the PvPers in Shroud of the Avatar?
It won't
You
till
know,
tomorrow. Come on. What's
I
wrong with
know
this thing?
that loading once every 24 hours.
Yeah, they really need to
Yes.
update that as well.
Hey man, because there's so much data in the top PvPers in Shroud, that they could update it once a month and no one would notice, because that may put me in the top 5 PvPers in Shroud and put Laz in the top 7
For dying.
for dying. Because right now the top PvP list only goes up to 5.
Let's see.
That's all.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Where is the
So much
PvP?
PvP. So much leaderboards.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for Guild Wars, Combat Decks.
So Laz will be a top 10 PvPer for the day
Oh,
with
leaderboards. You gotta go to
a death.
leaderboards. That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
In the last 30 days, a whole 49 people in the last 30 days. 49 people.
Man,
Less than 50
it's a
people
ton.
PvPing
Ton, man.
in
Ton.
the last month. In the last week, 16 people. And of course, in the last day, a whole 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make that 7 people.
Yeah. But that one kill will put me in the top 25 PvPers for the last 30 days with one kill.
because
2 kills would put me in the top 20.
top 20.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You need 11 kills to replace the top 10.
All right, so what do you want to talk about next? Do we want to talk about the meticulous collection? Do we want to
Well,
talk about
you mean Shroud math at its finest?
player races, or do we want to talk about some ring forging, which also has to do with a little Shroud math?
Let's go talk about the Orpian real quick. The Dark Star Destroyer Meticulous Collection. Meticulous Collection grants you a grand total of 2,000 EXP. Congratulations on that 2,000 XP bonus for hitting a Meticulous Collection on a Dark Star Scorpion, which tells you that, hey, the small Scorpion gives you the same experience. All kinds of them. That's funny. Spawn of Sobek gives you 1,000. The Massive Crocodile 5,000 and the Legendary Crocodile 5,000. See, this is going to be related to Shroud Math at its finest and the tier that the item is actually put in. Thanks to some excellent tabling skills. The loot table where it resides in what rank it is. Grego, I'm
Swing that hammer. Swing that hammer.
I am so very, very interested in your thingies. That is my response.
Bam!
What access missing? How the fuck is my access missing? Main
I don't know.
account.
You logged in?
Verify login. And let's try that again. What? Or
Not working?
can I not? Banning is not working.
Are you trying to ban him from Laz's channel and not your own?
Yes.
But I am set up as a moderator.
Apparently not.
Apparently, I can't do it either.
I think this is a. So if you actually look at the to add or reduce access, remove login and request again. Remove login. Remove token. Here, let's revoke token and then let's connect to Twitch account. And let's open URL. Open URL. And then let's go click on authorize. And then let's go to oh shit.
It says access missing, but he actually got banned, which is interesting.
Okay.
The ban went through, but just at least when I did it the second time, it went through.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude, but we don't like that bullshit around here, and ain't paying you for dick.
Yeah. Okay, so
we get our followers legit.
Close. Change token. Boom.
And to Galdan Ritter, what's going on, brother?
Okay. So now I want to see what actually happens. Unban. Trying to unban. I unbanned him. Trying to ban. And I banned him again. Okay. Yeah. Got that working. But yes, thanks to awesome tables related to mobs as well as resources and everything else. This is one where they would actually have to go do database cleanup related to resource nodes. It's the same way that you could forge and get a meticulous forge. Oh, OMG, hung DJ. Sweet. I also, Laz gets to accept your offer this time, though.
Let's see.
He wants to offer a promotion on my channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on. Sweet. Go to Doge Hype. Dot. Fuck off. Did you get it? Last still trying to figure out how to ban.
Yeah, it's not working. I have to do whatever it is
Okay.
you did,
Ban.
but yeah.
Banned. Okay. But yeah, Shroud math. I mean, I just love the fact that sometimes you'll like harvest like garlic inside of a tier 10 scene and it gives you like 100 XP. Shroud math, dude.
Yes. There's things that need to be really looked at here because, you know, when you're doing the Dark Star Destroyer, which is a real, you know, boss NPC, you should be getting more than 1,000 or 2,000, whatever it was. 2,000?
Oh, yeah. And F Bowler's like, let's just say XP is quite uneven throughout the entire game, production and adventuring alike. Getting a meticulous while skinning a boss type creature should be nothing less than
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, needs work. Needs lots of work.
Yeah, needs lots of revision and people to take the time to go look at, and people like you to sit there and point out how imbalanced things are.
Now, does it say what kind of? No, he doesn't. Does he have that there? Let me see. What kind of tier? He's in a regular desert and encounter. Tier 3.
Yeah, he is in a regular, tier 3 plus adventuring area.
So I mean, nothing really tough out there, but still.
But because he's in a tier 3 plus, that's why the XP is capped at 2,000.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if he goes to another one.
Still 2,000.
Yeah. But anyway, moving right along.
We have things to talking about. Let's go talk about the new player races.
Reminder, this is a wish list request.
Wish list request. I was watching the stream the other night and was listening to you guys talk about not being able to add more player races due to the lore and how we came to this world as an avatar of ourselves, humans.
Human.
And while this is true, this is how we entered Novia. This is a world of magic and all. So while we enter the world as a human does not mean we need to remain human. Actually, I want to go back to that lore comment. Okay. So that's making a supposition that the only people to ever come to this world were human. But spoiler alert, if you had read the books, that you would have known that there was another alien species that had made their way to Novia and were thought of as divine-ish beings.
Well, why don't you read a little bit more before we get into that?
Um,
Because,
uh,
yeah.
and the fact that the elves in the world and the kobolds were manufactured as well as the trolls. But yeah, I was thinking these transformations could be done via quest lines, for example, that come to mind. Undead, you could go to a series where you die and are brought back via a dark way, zombie-like, or a full skeleton. Vampire, you go on a series of
Yeah.
quests and succumb to a
Right
vampire
there,
bite.
we go right out the fucking window.
Hey, man. How about the elf? You go on a series of quests where you become a hero
Well,
of the elves and
vampire
transform.
and werewolf, yeah. First off, right out the window on those, yeah.
Hey, man. You know what?
Now the rest of them, I can actually see because the rest of them we pretty much actually have in the world. So, but yeah,
Yeah, well, so undead would be viable. Elf would be viable. Satyrs would be viable. Nymphs, not so much because we don't
yeah,
have the. We could do satyrs and fawns.
fawns, yeah, absolutely.
Half dragon would be eh.
I don't know if you want to
But
go try and mount a dragon, you can be my guest.
I will just
That's something Jack would probably
metamorphosize
try.
into a. You know what? It deserves to be done. But in the lore of Shroud of the Avatar, the races are constructs from humans. Although if you look at the original residents of Opalis, they do actually have, there is a kind of alluded to a pure bloodish elven race, but they're not. But the elves that are there and used in battle are constructs, and they are genetically bred and magic into their shape.
Rise of the Clones.
Yes.
Yeah, so again, as apparently this was discussed on either this past Friday, or the Friday before as a live stream with Scotty, is my understanding.
But all of that becomes great conversation about the things that would actually fit within the lore had you read that thing you called the book.
What's
and
that?
Would be possible.
You mean that thing that nobody got?
Yes, but you purchased and you said you're going to. Wait, what was your reasoning? You're going to wait until the entire series is done before you start reading it?
No, I have no reason not to be reading it. And the copy I have is a hardcover signed by both Tracy and Lord British. So,
but you've got
not
the PDF of the book that's only missing 4 chapters.
But it's missing 4 chapters. That's right.
You wouldn't notice a difference, anyways.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's but yeah, it's one where it's like the idea of playable races is in the lore. It is one where it's like, hey, we also need like homunculuses following us around and the ability to communicate with a homunculus. Conjurer Dragon coming up with, I remember to have read that you can already become undead in the game. It was in the context of the question.
You haven't finished the rest of this first post yet. It might help if you, yeah.
The possibilities there are endless, other than the only other reason I heard was because there would be a lot of work involved editing NPC scripts to recognize the new race instead of human, but that can't be done. Who gives a shit? It could be done.
That's what he says. It can be done.
Yeah. I think a more permanent change would be better for the player instead of them having to buy endless amounts of potions to play a race they like. That said, the temporary potions would be a great addition for those who do not wish permanent change. However, it is no substitute for a permanent race change.
I didn't know you can get a potion to change your race.
Well, you kind of can. Kind of, sort of. The potion of the frog can. And the
That
green
doesn't
jumping potion.
that doesn't change
It
your
just
race.
changes your skin.
Yeah.
Changes your skin color, man.
So now you can get on to Conjure a Dragon once you're ready.
Yeah, I remember to have read that you can readily become undead in the game. It was the context of the question if light magic's banish undead can hurt players. The way that you become undead is the that thingy that the onk thing that you hold in your hands that changes your skin color.
I think it's a
Makes you
ring.
undead. Or a ring.
Which one was it? The Ring of the Leech kind.
Yeah, ring of the lich kind.
Leech kind, yeah.
Lich. The ring of the leech kind would be the one that turns you green and very, very slug like and
to suck your blood, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, back in the day, if you use that ring with a couple other spells, you could also almost be invincible.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then Memories of Daggerfall. Don't forget to add the vampire and werewolf hunters that are after your monstrous self or bounty hunters. Oh, geez, fuck. The satyrs in the game are not exactly similar to the satyrs of Greek legends or who are followers of Pan, play the pipe, and hunt for maidens. Blah, 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 Dragonheart, really. There are already rings of frog skin and rings of the frogkin who are turning green, and rings of the cuddlekin, and rings of lich kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him News like, I was just tossing out the ideas of Fae, Orc, Half Orc, Kobold, Dark Elves. I could go on and on just saying we're in a world where magic exists, and so all these racial changes could be incorporated in quest lines where players could change your race. Nothing in the lore says you have to be human forever. Absolutely not, because as I said, in the novels, the races were constructs.
Yes, especially the
from
elves.
Magic, yeah.
Or at least the dark elves.
No, it's especially the ogres as well. They were actually more than one human put together.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, if you want to role play an orc or an elf, that's easily done by just wearing a mask and dressing up in costume, but you're still a human being underneath that costume. Just like Arius. Arius always played the elf character, always had the elf mask on, always had the elf outfit on.
Yeah.
This time he says he's got it in an audiobook and it's fantastic. Yeah, I can never get into audiobooks. Just, yeah. Something about when I read, I gotta have the physical book in front of me. Yeah. I tried reading on.
I'm also generally reading at the same time.
Yeah.
And then it's like speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up. You retweeted the guy you banned as a follower on Twitter.
Yeah, it's an automatic. That's an automatic retweet. I have control over it, but applesauce, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because he actually followed us. Yeah, of course. Whenever you follow, that gets a tweet out there.
So the oh my god hung PDJ and who was the other guy that got banned? Who was the other guy I banned?
That was Gregoku.
Gregoku. Which one of those got banned?
Both of them.
Both of them followed you on the Twitterverse?
No. Grego followed me on Twitter. Apparently, the other guy was either already following you or you don't have moderation set that to make comments they have to be followers. I believe I have my chat set up so that you can't comment unless you're a follower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which helps build the community, because if you want to comment,
I generally just get less chatting in my channel than you do anyways. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no one watches my stream.
But yeah, I have a lot of IFTTTs set up so that when we get a Twitch follower, when we get a Twitter follower, when this happens, when that happens, if this, then that, of course, if you don't know what IFTTT is, it automatically does the actions for me so I don't have to sit there and do all that because it becomes very tedious and very boring, you know, trying to keep all that up. So I have automation set up for new followers, for radio tweets that you see that applesauce pants. You've been the bomb lately, retweeting all those radio tweets. Of course, very cool, and thank you. Thank you for the interaction on the Twitterverse. I appreciate it. I see you every day, and of course, I'm sure I blow up your Twitter from time to time when I go through liking all the tweets that you go ahead and commented on or retweeted or all that good stuff. So always appreciate it. And of course, I've got other things set up. So, like when the YouTube post goes live, it goes ahead and posts automatically to Facebook. I just got all sorts of automation. So I appreciate it because, it's just lets me know people are out there actually paying attention to this stuff. And if you didn't know, just for anybody who's curious, if you wind up in my daily tweet, it's probably because you were in the top list of commenters. Basically, I start at the top of the list every day, and whoever the first person at the top of the list who retweeted something gets added to today's post, and so on. And I go down till I have no more space. Usually it's the same bunch of people, but, I appreciate you all. As Malhari was the leader until Applesauce Pants came along. Applesauce Pants has been making Malhari look like a slacker lately, even though Malhari doesn't. And of course, Vulcan Jedi, we gotta love him. He's always out there retweeting our stuff and helping us promote this channel because we try and help him every year with his extra life, as well as many others out there. So, of course, we do appreciate all the support on all the social media. And just a big thanks to Applesauce Pants out there for paying attention to that stuff. And he just went ahead and did a retweet. That was 47 minutes ago. It just showed up a minute ago on mine. But anyway.
Yeah.
We're moving right along. You know what time it is, Jack?
Time for us to get out of here.
It's time for us to wrap this joint up for today and get you all situated for tomorrow's little procedure.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I'm not gonna comment on that.
Well,
it's voluntary.
my ride has backed out, so I get to drive myself to it.
I was gonna say, you can't drive yourself?
Well, I'm going to be taking some Valium so that way I don't try to play a hide and seek with with the crew.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. But anyway, I'm going to close out the streamer bundle giveaway. Pick ourselves a winner. And the Stymie, long live the Stymie. You're going to get yourself a streamer bundle. Congratulations to you. And then we're going to get on over here and close out a game key giveaway.
My streamer bundle is going to Selenia.
Let's get Stymie his key real quick, or his bundle.
Well, and Stymie's getting a Steam key on my side as well. What Steam key did he get from you?
He hasn't won a Steam key because I haven't pulled that one yet. And he's just getting a streamer bundle.
I will say that Stymie won a Steam key on my side. And he's getting a copy of Dungeons 2.
Dungeons 2.
Complete edition.
Let's close out the giveaway. Pick ourselves a wiener. And Andrea, kill on sight. Andrea is going to get a copy of Manuel Samuel. Manuel Samuel going out to Andrea. Congratulations to you. And of course, thank you all for joining us. We will be back hopefully on Friday. Stay tuned to the Tweeterverse to find out updates on that. But so far, tentatively, we will be back on Friday for the supporter race and much, much more right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all on Friday.
Bye-bye.